You may now take your seats. Chancellor Fernando C. Sanchez Jr., Academician Romulo G. Davide, former Chancellor Ray Luis I. Velasco, Vice Chancellor Portia G. Lapitan, Vice Chancellor Rex de Mafelis, Vice Chancellor Marish Madlangbayan, University Registrar Mirna G. Karandang, Assistant to the Vice Chancellor for Community Affairs, Dr. Roberto G. Visco, Head of the OPR, Ms. Josephine Bo, the following deans, Dr. Arnold Elepaño of SEAT, Dr. Raden Piedoso of CHE, Dr. Willie Pia Basolo of CFNR, Dr. Virginia G. Cardenas of CIPAF, Dr. Isabelita M. Pabuayon of SEM, Dr. Felino P. Lansigan of CAS, Dr. Eduardo B. Torres of PetMed, Dr. Maria Teresa H. Velasco of CDC, Dr. Enrico Supanco of CAFS, Dr. Don Camacho of Graduate School, Dr. Nina M. Cadiz of OSA, members of the University Execom, members of the different colleges Execom, faculty, reps, and students, a pleasant good afternoon to each and every one. Today marks the kick-off of the search process for the next Chancellor of UPLB. As we go on with our activities, the two other constituent universities are having the said process, UP Manila and UP Visayas. As per Administrative Order number 1735, PDLC, the committee for the three constituent universities were formally asked from each one to introduce the members of the search committee for UPLB. May I call on the chair, Professor Salcedo L. Eduardo.
Magandang hapon sa ating lahat. I'm very pleased to announce and introduce to you the members of the committee for the selection of the next UPLB Chancellor. Dr. Marites G. Yi, representing the senior faculty. Dr. Yi, please. Assistant Professor Roniel Di Manalo, representing the junior faculty. Ms. Eileen Lorena Malayba Marmino, representing the reps. Mr. Antonio J. Salcedo, representing the administrative group. Mr. Ronald Jem A. Celestial, representing the student, is unfortunately not with us today. Then, the President's representative to the committee, the Secretary of the Board of Regents, Secretary Robert M.J. Lara, and yours truly, representing also the senior faculty. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Saldi. So we have a very tight schedule. The schedule of activities have been posted in strategic locations within the university. Just to remind each and everyone that after today's activity, we will have the presentation of vision, plans, and programs of the nominees by September 5, 2017, in this same venue at 1 p.m. And there will be sectoral consultations starting from 7th of September until the 11th of September. The nominees will be interviewed on September 15, and we will finalize the report and hopefully submit it before the end of the month. 34 months ago, UPLB had one of the youngest chancellors. And today, he will be presenting the State of the University address. So, please join me in welcoming our beloved Chancellor, Dr. Fernando C. Sanchez, Jr.
To the members of the search committee, to my colleagues, to our faculty members, reps, administrative staff, and students, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Now, before I start, I'd like to take this privilege and opportunity to thank everyone for joining us today. As I say us, because really, what I am about to present to you this afternoon is truly a product of the collective effort of everyone from the University of the Philippines, Los Baños, from the vice chancellors, deans, directors, department heads, to our faculty members, reps, and administrative staff. So to everyone, thank you very much. Your brilliance, talent, and dedication to the university inspires me every day as Chancellor to make UPLB the best university that it can be. Now, as much as I would love to show to everyone everything that UPLB has achieved during my term as Chancellor, I'm afraid the time we have this afternoon would not be enough. As such, my presentation this afternoon will only highlight some of the many accomplishments that UPLB has achieved in the past 3 years. Guided by the precept, rekindling the passion to serve, the last 3 years of my term as Chancellor of UPLB has focused on fulfilling these 3 goals. First, sustaining UPLB's academic leadership and excellence. Second, promoting the use of UPLB's knowledge and technologies toward attaining inclusive growth. And third, creating an enabling environment in UPLB for creativity and innovation to flourish. This is UPLB at a glance. UPLB is composed of 991 faculty members, 458 research, extension, and professional staff, 1,291 administrative staff, and 11,057 students. Given this pool of talent and manpower, it is my duty, both as steward and Chancellor of UPLB, to find ways to manage and secure the university's resources while providing the necessary support that our faculty, reps, administrative staff, and students need to reach their full potential so that they can better contribute and serve our country's needs. As such, the past 3 years, we have been hard at work to ensure that UPLB's mandate and needs are satisfactorily addressed. The Enhanced Basic Education Law of 2012, or the K-12 law, is one of the most significant and most challenging educational system reformation yet in our country's history. To ensure that UPLB is K-12 ready, we have revised and reviewed our undergraduate programs, including UPLB's GE program. And I'm pleased to report that 20 out of the 28 of UPLB's undergraduate programs have been already reviewed and revised, and that UPLB shall adopt the 24 plus 3 units for the new UPLB GE program. As most of you know, the ASEAN integration is now in full swing. And to ensure that UPLB's degree programs remain competitive against its ASEAN university counterparts, UPLB has been heavily involved in activities and preparations that are concerned with making our undergraduate programs satisfactorily meet the standards set by the ASEAN University Network Quality Assurance, or AUN-QA. And I'm pleased to inform you that this year, the BS Agriculture and the BS Forestry programs of UPLB, 2 of the university's flagship degree programs, are now AUN-QA certified. This means that UPLB now has a total of 5 undergraduate degree programs that are AUN-QA certified. This means that our students have these 5 undergraduate degree programs can now seamlessly apply and pursue their higher learning to other universities that are part of the AUN consortium. Moreover, students from other ASEAN countries can now also seamlessly enroll in these 5 degree programs and be assured that they are going to receive AUN quality education and training. Now, due to the overwhelming positive results brought about by the recent AUN assessment to our undergraduate programs, we believe that it is only logical that we also establish a university-wide quality assurance committee that shall spearhead activities that are aimed towards the overall accreditation of UPLB itself to the AUN. And we did just that by establishing the UPLB Quality Assurance Committee. This is because we want everyone from UPLB to have a chance to avail of the many scholastic exchanges and opportunities brought about by the ASEAN integration. We have also conducted the higher educational assessment for relevance towards sustained institutional excellence, or HEARTS, to prepare UPLB's academic heads for the upcoming university-wide assessment. We're also pleased to report that all of UPLB's courses now are OBE, or outcome-based education compliant, and are now ready for the upcoming university-wide AUN assessment. As we aim for UPLB to become a globally competitive graduate and research university, the UPLB Graduate School, the Office of Alumni Relations, the Office of International Linkages, all play a pivotal role towards the realization of this vision. As such, we have intensified our graduate programs by expanding it through various collaborations with other UP constituent universities such as UP Mindanao and UP Visayas. National and local agencies such as the Department of Budget and Management, the Science and Technology Information Institute, the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, industry leaders such as Domosa Land and Anflow Management and Investment Corporation, who donated the land to which our UP Professional School for Agriculture and the Environment shall be constructed. and international universities such as University of Reading and the University of Liverpool in the United Kingdom, Curtin University in Australia, Hokkaido University, and Kyoto University. In addition, as part of our intensified graduate and internationalization program, we are proud to report that UPLB is the first and the only higher educational institution in the Philippines that is currently hosting the Nagoya University Asian Satellite Campus. We have also further strengthened UPLB's partnership with CIRCA and the Commission on Higher Education in offering the Erasmus Mundus funded Master of Science in Food Security and Climate Change, and the British Council CHED Transnational Education funded PhD by Research in Agriculture and Food Security with the University of Reading, respectively. Now, this is just some of the many international university research institution collaboration and linkages that UPLB has managed to achieve in the past 3 years. In fact, there are many, many more. And if you are wondering how UPLB achieved this feat, it is because of our strong relationship with our alumni, who are based all over the world and are now well placed in their respective academic and research institutions. We really did a lot of networking, not only to forge educational linkages, which are usually just limited to student exchanges, but more importantly, research collaborations. And these activities and collaborations will really require one to travel all over the world to develop, sustain, and strengthen the necessary ties between UPLB and our foreign academic and research collaborators. Now, due to the intensified graduate and external linkages program, I'm happy to report that UPLB's graduate student population has also steadily increased in the past 3 years, and we intend to make these figures to grow in the coming years. In addition, from 2015 to present, we now have 72 inbound and 62 outbound students in UPLB. Now, my term as Chancellor will not be complete without mentioning the restructuring of the College of Agriculture. To further contribute and better respond to our country's agricultural modernization, we have restructured one of UP's pioneer units and UPLB's parent unit, the College of Agriculture, starting with renaming the CA to the College of Agriculture and Food Science, or CAPS. The realignment of CAPS, academic and research units, are deemed important. In line with this, the college's different units can better respond to their respective relevant agribusiness sector to support our country's agricultural modernization goals. The restructuring also underscores the importance of agribusiness in transforming Philippine agriculture into a more inclusive and sustainable endeavor. The college's restructuring also expects to produce more relevant trained manpower, along with knowledge and technologies that are essential in building a competitive, modern agriculture for our country. A strong knowledge base has always been one of UPLB's greatest strengths, not only as a higher educational institution, but also as a research and public service institution. Thus, it is vital that continuous efforts be made to ensure that the resources needed to ensure the continued delivery and implementation of UPLB's various research and extension endeavors must be made. And I'm happy to report that during my term as Chancellor, UPLB has secured a total of 1.4 billion pesos worth of funding from various government agencies to support UPLB's numerous research, extension, and public service activities. UPLB has also acquired a total of 164 million pesos worth of equipment to support its numerous research activities. These equipment were distributed to UPLB's various colleges for their respective instruction and research activities. In addition, during my term, UPLB has completed a total of 828 researches, as well as increased the university's number of international publication awardees to a total of 340. We attribute this increase to the Office of the Vice Chancellor for Research and Extension's intensified campaign to encourage our faculty and reps to translate their current and recent researches into publishable form. We also attribute this to the OFICRE's intensified publication support programs, such as scientific paper writing workshop series. To ensure that UPLB shall remain relevant in the years to come, we have provided enhanced support to the university's current nanotechnology program, the Philippine Genome Center for Agriculture, and the Natural Products Development Program and the Crops Forecasting Program by providing them new reps plantilla items and facilities that will further support their research activities. We are also currently seeking the approval of the BOR for the formal creation of the virtual centers for the following current interdisciplinary centers that UPLB have. Now, UPLB's interdisciplinary centers were one of many achievements of my predecessor, Dr. Rex Victor Cruz, and I am determined to make sure that the programs and endeavors that were started by my predecessors shall continue to receive the support and assistance they require. After all, one cannot deny that much of what the university is now is a product of the many chancellors that came before me. As a steward of the University of the Philippines, Los Baños, it is my utmost honor to continue my predecessors have started. After all, my predecessors and I are all moved by the same goal, to make UPLB the best university that it can be. Our reps play a fundamental role towards the continuous production, dissemination, improvement, and sustainability of UPLB's various knowledge and technologies. However, many reps who have served UPLB even for more than 20 years face uncertainty in their careers due to their lack of at least a master's degree, a requirement to gain tenure under the 2008 UPLB policy on the renewal of appointment and tenure of reps. And I'm proud to report that after numerous consultations and revisions, the 2015 interim guidelines for the tenure of UPLB reps was finally approved. This achievement is an important milestone not only for UPLB reps community, but also for UPLB, as the approval of the 2015 interim guidelines can help conclude years of career uncertainty among our reps. UPLB has also hosted several international conferences that are geared towards enhancing our university's participation and influence in addressing to the key issues and initiatives. The UPLB Master Plan, as the name implies, is a long-term plan to pace-by-pace upgrade UPLB's academic and research facilities. Now, this endeavor also goes beyond the simple repair and construction of various campus facilities. It is also about securing the necessary resources and ventures that will enable UPLB to thrive comfortably in the years to come. And we are happy to report that in the past 3 years, we have accomplished several key strategies to mobilize the UPLB Master Plan into action, such as securing the registration agreement with the Philippine Economic Zone Authority for UPLB to construct its very own special economic zone, the only one in the country managed and developed to be developed by a state university. The future construction of the Copeland Commons, and the Global Academic Zone. The construction of the UPLB Technology Hub is also now in full swing. It is located beside Milka Creme, and like the Philippine Carabao Center's facility, the UPLB Technology Hub shall be a one-stop shop for UPLB's edible products. I'm also very proud to report that during my term as Chancellor, UPLB was able to secure funding amounting to 2.1 billion pesos to fund all 87 infrastructure projects. These projects include construction of roads, bridges, walkways, bike lanes, new buildings, and the repair and rehabilitation of UPLB's existing facilities. I'm also equally proud to report that during my term as Chancellor, UPLB's internet connection has dramatically increased its bandwidth from the paltry 100 Mbps in 2014 to the current 2.25 gigabit per second, or a 2,000% increase in bandwidth. We also increased the number of Wi-Fi hotspots in the campus. The university applied for direct membership to the wholesale electricity spot market, or WESM, to ensure power supply security and at the same time take advantage of the opportunity to sell back unused capacity to the market. This setup also gives UPLB the flexibility to buy its power supply either from WESM when prices in the market are low, or from WESM suppliers when prices are higher. To illustrate how the direct membership in WESM has enabled the university to earn savings on electricity rates paid for generation, below is a graph of a 5-year effective generation rate of UPLB for the month of July compared to the effective generation rate paid by UPLB for the month of July 2017, the first month of UPLB's transaction in WESM. The graph also shows a reduction in power costs from 4 pesos 71 cents per kilowatt hour in July 2012 to 3 pesos 72 cents per kilowatt hour in 2017, or almost 1 peso per kilowatt hour, which is equivalent to almost 1.5 million pesos for the month of July 2015. We've also secured a new power supply contract and installed new transformers in the campus, complement our new power supply provider. Further, we have also acquired a number of brand new generators units to provide electricity in the event of power outages. We've also improved our campus street lights by replacing old lighting fixtures with more energy-efficient LED lighting. We have also installed new flow meters and in our pumping station, or water pumping station, in preparation for UPLB's water rights application. This is very important because this will also secure the future of UPLB when we apply for our water rights. Now, as well as we all know, UP is a public service university. That is why it is important that UPLB's research endeavors and extension activities also significantly contribute to our country's continued development. And I'm proud to report that UPLB has been part of several high-impact research extension and policy development activities that are geared towards breaking new territories and understanding how we can further utilize and protect the Benham Rice resources. The Benham Rice expedition is led by the UPLB School of Environmental Science and Management and the College of Arts and Sciences Institute of Biological Science. UPLB has also been recently tapped by the Duterte administration to spearhead the necessary activities for the development of our country's comprehensive national plan for water security. This includes the formulation of a national water security roadmap for the Philippines amid the challenges of globalization, climate change, and the Philippines' most pressing national issue. UPLB is also working with the Department of Agrarian Reform regarding the conduct of a national baseline study on agrarian reform. This project aims to determine the status of the reported land distributed and socioeconomic conditions of farmer beneficiaries as well as other tillers on the distributed land. The result of this project can be greatly utilized by the Department of Agrarian Reform in charting programs that shall help lead towards achieving genuine agrarian reform in our country. With its strong foundation and experience in sugar technology, instruction, and research, UPLB has been chosen by the sugar industry stakeholders such as the Sugar Regulatory Administration as its academic partner in achieving the Philippines' sugar industry goals. This is also a direct response to the imminent realization of the ASEAN Economic Community that the challenges and opportunities that it will bring to our country. For more than a century, UPLB's, the College of Engineering and Agro-Industrial Technology, has successfully established itself as one of the country's best educational institutions that continues to offer superlative engineering education. The SEAT's endeavor and accomplishment form a critical part of UPLB's public service advocacy and mandate. And we are proud to report that SEAT's former Agricultural Mechanization Development Program has now become a full-fledged center that specializes in the advancement of development of tools and technologies, packages for the production and processing of various crops and renewable energy sources. The Farmer Scientist Training Program is truly one of those programs that UPLB is proud of, not only because of its scope and reach, but because FSTP also speaks volumes of what our university stands for, to help improve our farmers' lives by teaching them ways and techniques to achieve better yield. This is very important because there are still a great majority of Filipino farmers who still rely heavily on their gut feel, sometimes even superstitions, on how to do things or manage their farms. And we want these practices to change. And this is what makes FSTP so special and so remarkable, because these programs aims to truly empower our farmer by teaching them how to use techniques that are based on science to better improve their crop production and yield. FSTP helps transform our farmers into actual researchers, doing and conducting live experiments in their farms and using hard data to back up their findings. This program takes the guesswork out of the farmers as they learn to use evidence-based data on how they can further increase production as well as further improve their farms' resources. And of course, in light of the recent national events, especially to what is currently happening in Marawi City, I am proud to report that UPLB has signified its intention to the Duterte administration to provide the necessary aid or assistance that our fellow Filipinos will need in rehabilitating Marawi City, and to facilitate the coordination, planning, and implementation of these activities, we have created the UPLB Task Force on Marawi Rehabilitation. UPLB's greatest asset is its people. I am pleased to report that during my term as Chancellor, many of UPLB's current support programs for our students and staff have been enhanced. For instance, various student mentorship programs has collectively helped a total of 3,500 in various areas of studies. These mentorship programs are usually one-on-one or team learning sessions. The Graduate Mentoring and Apprenticeship Program aims to generate high-quality graduate students with distinctive expertise in their respective fields through the effective mentoring of our seasoned faculty and reps. And for the past years, this program has aided 83 of our graduate students. We also have the highest number of teaching associates in the UP system. We have been implementing the UP Teaching Assistantship Program in UPLB. This program aims to give postgraduate students to teach undergraduate courses in the department where they are currently enrolled. They are also granted full-time graduate study privileges and are mentored and coached by our senior faculty and reps to cultivate their knowledge and skills to further as their future potential faculty members of UPLB. This is also one of the university's numerous activities to encourage talented and highly qualified individuals to be part of the university's academic personnel. And of course, through the Office of Student Affairs, we have been also assisting our students in finding scholarship that will aid not only their continued education in UPLB, but also support their current researches, especially when they are already conducting their respective thesis and dissertation. The University Health Service has been offering comprehensive health care and expanded services to its constituents, particularly UPLB's students, employees, and their dependents. Apart from deliver quality health care in UPLB and nearby communities through its complement of competent and service-oriented doctors, nurses, and support staff. And we're happy to report that the University Health Service has also been recently awarded as the most outstanding government hospital in Laguna in 2015. We have also supported the UPLB Gender Center's intensified campaign to make UPLB and its personnel to be more aware and informed of gender-related issues and concerns. In fact, the members of the Gender Center have been very active. They have been going to different offices around the campus to educate everyone in UPLB regarding gender-related issues. And of course, to make sure that UPLB remains ready in times of disaster, we've also intensified activities that are concerned with disaster risk reduction management, especially now that we have been experiencing earthquakes and enhanced monsoons. We have also provided additional facilities to complement our existing dormitory facilities, such as more Wi-Fi units, biometric systems, and CCTVs. Ladies and gentlemen, the clarity of our vision for UPLB remains, and our resolve to achieve it has become even stronger. The accomplishment of the past 3 years demonstrates our administration commitment to transform UPLB into a globally competitive graduate and research university contributing to national development. We only have just started, and we must see this vision pushed through in the years to come. I know that there will be challenges and difficulties ahead, but this must not deter or detract us. With your support and trust, I am confident that we can together move forward and continue to achieve even greater heights. That is why I have every intention to continue what we have started and achieve it in the next 3 years. So join me and let us do it together again. Maraming salamat po at mabuhay po tayong lahat.
Thank you, Chancellor Sanchez, for serving the university and presenting the state of UPLB under your leadership. Truly, with you leading the way, with support of the former chancellors and collective effort from the faculty members, the reps, admin, and students, initiatives are underway for strengthening the foundations of a globally competitive graduate and research university. Again, I would like to remind everyone of the schedule for the search process. Tomorrow will be the deadline for the submission of nomination. You may submit the nomination and endorsement, and of course, the conforme, to any members of the search committee, or if you want, you can also send it to the office of the Secretary of the University in UP Diliman. The deadline is at 5 p.m. And then we will meet, the committee will meet on September 1 on a holiday to review the nominations, the presentation of the vision, mission, plans, and programs of the nominees after we have notified their nominations will be on September 5 at 1 p.m., the same venue, DL Umali Hall. And if you have questions on the accomplishments of Chancellor and questions on the mission, visions of all the nominees, we are inviting everyone to attend the sectoral consultations. We perform random sampling. We will notify the members of all the sectors who will be invited, but feel free to come as you please. For September 7th, that will be on a Thursday, we will consult the administrative staff in the morning, and in the afternoon, we will talk to alumni and former UPLB officials. On September 8th, Friday in the morning, we will talk to the faculty members, and in the afternoon, we will consult the reps. On September 11, Monday, at 1 p.m., we will talk to our students. All the consultations will be done at the newly constructed Red Rec Auditorium at SEM. We will interview the nominees on September 15, Friday, at Red Rec Auditorium again. And we'll start finalizing the report by September 18 and submit again on September 28. Note that the board will meet on October 26, and that's the only time that we will know who will be our Chancellor. Thank you very much for coming to the kick-off of the search process. Thank you for coming, even though I know that you are working very hard. Everyone are working very hard to achieve the vision of the university. Again, thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of the afternoon.